Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how I run my business and how you can also run yours. Now, this is not laws that you got to do to run your business, but this is just some stuff that I do that I found that helped me, and just some tips that I got from other people that help them as well. So if you see me continue to look down, I'm just looking at my notes because I easily get off track, and I don't want to get off track too much in this video because running a business, it can take you through there. You get what I'm saying? We're going to learn those tips. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate all of you. So the number one rule is do not expect family and friends to support you 100%. Now this rule is very important because sometimes you may find yourself getting mad, sad, feelings hurt, whatever the case may be. But it's not saying that they're not going to support you at all, but you just may have some family members that isn't into your product, or maybe can't afford to buy whatever it is that you're selling or pay the full price or whatever. So you don't want to feel like that they're obligated to support your business. A lot of relationships between people will be ruined because you're expecting them to do this for you just because you're close to them. But I'm not saying that they shouldn't support you at all. Don't expect close family members or friends to support you, posting your stuff. But sometimes you may find that people will post, repost whatever you're selling, or, let other family members and friends of theirs know that, okay, I got this family member, I got this friend that's selling this product, that's enough support. They don't got to go around doing that, to every single person they see. They don't gotta share your post every single day like you have to. This is your business. This is your baby. You are the one responsible for it. You are the one responsible for getting it out there. So rule number 2, have some funds put up to start. This to me, when I very first started with my business, I really didn't have no funds like that to put up front. I have children. I was like, I got kids, I got bills, I don't got all these funds that I need to just start stuff. So the thing is, with that, try. If you're working and you're working hard, because you're trying to start a business, you trying to get out of working for people, what I suggest is try to put in a little bit of overtime if you can. If you have to stay up a little later than usual to work on your business, if you're doing your graphic design, if you need help with that, different stuff like that, you have to put in extra time, because guess what? The extra time and the extra things that you don't want to do is what's going to pay off in the end. Most likely that's what you're going to need, or what you're going to have to do to get you the big bank in the end. So yeah, make sure that you have some funds put up, because you don't want it to be like you're starting a business. I'm not saying pre-order is bad, but most of the time when you're first starting off, people want to know what product you have. They want to see it on hand. They want to touch it. For me, I sell hair, so people want to see that I have hair. They want to feel it. Nobody just gonna go online. You're not gonna just go on Google, search up hair for sale, and buy the first thing you see. You're gonna look up reviews, you're gonna do all that stuff. So have some money put up so you can be able to get some product up front. Well, tip number 3, my bad, do not drop ship. Not saying it's a horrible thing to do, because a lot of people do choose the drop ship. It's the easy work. They probably feel like it's cheaper for them, whatever the case may be. But me, I just do not support drop shipping at all. To me, drop shipping is kind of lazy, and with me, I want to see, like I said, I sell hair. So when I'm ordering hair from my vendor who's probably wherever they are, I want the hair, I don't want my hair just going straight to the customer. I don't want them just sending, because sometimes these vendors get a little sneaky. They may put their business card in there or tell people contact me. I want the product to come to me because I feel like I want to make sure the product and the quality of the product is up to my standards before I send it out to my customer. I want to make sure that it's not damaged. You know, nothing is going on with it. Like with clothes, you want to make sure it has no rips or tears, or you want to make sure that it's exactly what you ordered and what your customer paid for. So I want my product, I want to see my product, and I'll be the one to send it out. I'm not doing drop shipping at all, and I don't think it's a good idea to do drop shipping for those reasons. Tip number 4. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Business, whatever you're doing, you know for a fact that's what you want to do. You can see yourself doing it 10,000 years from now or 100 years from now, whatever. This is something that you want to do for the rest of the years that you working, until you're ready to sit down in the house, chill, lay back, put your feet up, and stop working. Make sure that whatever it is you're doing is something you want to continue to do, because at the end of the day, you don't want to pick one business and then it's something that you enjoy doing for the time being, but like 5 years later you like, okay, I'm tired of this, I don't want to do this no more, I'm not interested, it done got boring. You know, whatever the case may be, why you get tired of doing whatever it is that you're doing. Or I just feel like you gotta get multiple things. Like me, I got my hair, that's my main source, but also over here I make custom waist beads, and then I tried, you know, to start a skincare cosmetic line, which I really had my hopes up in doing that, but at the end of the day, it was something that, you know, uninterested me instantly when I got all my products and I started creating everything. It was so time consuming. I feel like, you know, I got into the business of being an entrepreneur and selling products because I have children at home, and I feel like with me being out working, like I have a hard time finding babysitters. And then I'm like, I don't get to spend time with my kids that much. Maybe I'm waking them up too early, so I might be gone before they get up, go to school or go to daycare, or by the time I'm getting off work, depending on your shift, they might be asleep. So I wanted to do something where I'm able to be at home and be more family oriented like I wanted to be. So that's why I chose to start a business. So I feel like that also goes into picking something that you can see yourself doing, because when I was doing that cosmetic stuff, I was like, this taking too much time away from my family. I can't do this. It's taking me 2 and 3 days to create all the products that I need. This is not for me. So yeah, pick multiple things so that way you can see what interests you the most and what's not so interesting, and you know, whatever it is that you're going to enjoy doing later on. Tip number 6, learn how to market. You need to know how to market a business. Like, this should have been tip number 1, honestly. But yeah, you need to learn how to market. And the reason for that is because, and I mean like social media marketing, in-person marketing, all this count. Paid promo, like getting people to promote your stuff, especially if you want your business to be organic. Like, and what I mean by organic, for all of you who don't know what organic means, growing your business from the ground up on your own. Like, okay, what I mean by paid promo is, say I may have 1,000 followers, and there's not too many of my followers that supported me. My page is not getting a lot of traffic. Nobody's really too much paying attention to it. Paid promo, it's not necessarily all the time money. It can be product as well. And it basically just means like you send somebody with a higher following amount than you have, or somebody with like a big fan base. You send them either money to promote your business, to post your stuff for 24 plus hours or whatever their you know, whatever it is that they require. Or you can send them product to rock and be like, you know, basically just, this is, I'm giving you this for free. Tell me how you like it. Do a review on your social media. You know, let people know where you got it from. So that's promo. Just different stuff. Like, marketing is just promotion to me. Instagram ads, Facebook ads, whatever it is that you're using. You know, also this can also play a role in if you do have family and friends that support your business, that post, even if they're not, you know, using your product, like, tell them to, you know, post it if they feel like it or they want to. It's not mandatory, but that helps a lot too. And you need to be posting daily. Posting daily also rolls into tip number 7, which is staying consistent. You need to be posting every single day. I don't care who gets tired of seeing you posting whatever it is that your product is. If you don't like it, delete me. You don't have to be here. Because at the end of the day, when you're posting your business every single day, people, they might not see it. You know, everybody is not on social media all day. So it may be a time frame that you don't post it. And this person may have been on social media for the day already. They only get on there one time, so they don't see it. And you post it the next day and they may see it. Like, you know, that helps with posting every single day. Not even just that, somebody may also see your post that day and I'm like, keep scrolling. But the next day I'm like, dang, she posting this again. Like, let me see what it's about. Stay consistent. Like I said, this is your baby. Your business is your baby. So you want your baby to be seen. You want everybody to know what it's about. Like, you know what, you want them to know what you got. Like, stay consistent. Post daily. Do everything that you know you need to do to run your business daily. If it's going to help, you know, get you out there, get you known. Tip number 8. Get you a website and some business cards. Now, this is not a requirement also, but I feel like in today's society, it's so many scammers out here. Like, you don't know who's legit and who's not legit. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not buying nothing if there ain't no website for it. Like, if this person, if I don't see them like looking legit, you know, being legit all the time, like they ain't got no business about they stuff. I just go to a page and 1 minute they posting like whatever their product is, and the next minute they on here doing some crazy stuff. You know, there's no professionalism in that. So I want to see a website. I want to see like what all you got to offer. And I'm not, let me see. Because the thing is, I can't really say that, because the thing is, for my hair site, you know, for my hair, I have a website, but for my waist beads, I don't. But the thing is, that also rolls into being consistent as well, because I post daily my waist beads. And I have family members that do rock my stuff, that I gave them stuff to rock to help me promote and stuff like that as well. So, I guess people kind of knew I was legit. Like, the people who have purchased from me, they kind of knew I was legit based off of my hair stuff. Like, you know, she really about her business. She really out here trying to do this, that, and the third. She trying to, you know, make a name for herself, take care of kids, whatever it is that they felt like was the reason they wanted to support me. And then as far as the business cards, now in the beginning, when I first started my hair stuff, I did not have business cards at all. It was kind of hard because, you know, I was out here, you know, out and about trying to tell people, oh, I have a hairline, you know, I sell hair. And they like, oh, you got a business card? No, but I can give you my website. Now, imagine going into a grocery store or something. Just for example, you're going into a grocery store, but you see somebody that may look like they're interested in product that you have, and you tell them that you got that product, and they're going to ask for a business card off rip. If you don't have it, you got to sit there and explain to them like, oh, I don't have this, but you can go add my website. You can go follow me on social media. I'm like, what? Or not even just that. Like, they may be in a rush. With a business card, you could just pull it out your wallet. Here you go. Walk off. That's all you need to do. But, like, for example, in the beginning, when I did not have my business cards, what made me get them is because with me selling hair, it came to a point where it was like, okay, I gotta keep my hair done. Every time I would go somewhere, I would get compliments on my hair. You know, your hair is really pretty, it looks like some good hair. Where did you get it from? Oh, I sell hair. And then when people would ask me for a business card, I didn't have nothing to give them. So I have to sit here and they got to pull their phone out, type up my website or whatever, or my social media just to search it, and then they go about their day. Some people like, you know, maybe we'll run into each other again. I don't got time right now. And it's just like, boom. You could have lost a potential customer right there. Tip number 9. Do not let stuff or people discourage you. So what I mean by that is, like, for example, you're listening to me now tell you my tips or things that I feel like work for me in running a business, and you may have tried one of these tips before and it did not work for you at all. So you get discouraged and you're like, oh, that stuff don't work. Like, everybody doing the same thing. Why is it working for her? Why it's not working for me? Like, you know, what is she doing different? And then you like, oh, I don't got time for this no more. I don't want to run this business no more. You know, do not let that discourage you. For example, when I said in the beginning, you know, with tip number 2, have some funds put up to start. You know, sometimes people don't have a choice but to pre-order. And some people can trust you, you know, with pre-order, and some people don't trust pre-ordering. Like, they want their stuff right there and then. Yeah. Say, for example, somebody come to me and be like, how much did you pay to start your business? And I say, oh, I put down $2,000. You know, I went and got all my products I needed. I went and got my business cards. I paid for me a website. I got me some graphic design done. I did all this with $2,000, right? And this person like, damn, I don't got $2,000. Excuse my language. I don't got $2,000. I only got like $200. So they're like, oh, I can't even start a business now. Like, I don't have enough. What worked for me, what I put down, that don't got to be your story. You got your own story. You may have less than I do, but that don't mean your business can't prosper like mine will. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't let what other people have going on discourage you. Discourage you. You don't let that stop your grind or what it is that you want to do, because you can make a different way than what I made. I may have had the funds to start, or I may have not, and you may have, or you haven't. You know, your stuff, it may be opposite from what I got going on. So yeah, don't let, you know, they might be doing better than you, and you know, they just started and they got 50, you know, clients already, and you've been out here 2 or 3 years and you still only got like 2 or 3 customers. You don't let stuff like that discourage you. It don't matter, because sometimes you don't know what that person did to get started. You don't know what they went through to get started. Like I said, everybody's story is different. So tip number 10, never be envious. And also, it's okay to be encouraged, but don't be envious to the next person. That kind of rolled back into the last thing. Like I said, you don't know what they did to get there, what they went through. You don't know what happened. You don't know if they was doing something they ain't got no business on. You know what I'm saying? To start their business. So don't be envious of what the next person is doing, how their business is doing, what they have, like how much money they making. You don't be envious of stuff like that, because at the end of the day, your business may prosper later way better than theirs did. It's all about timing, and only God knows when it's the right time for you. If it's not your time, it's not your time. And I'm living proof of this, because I started my hairline in 2016, and here it is 2020, and I just started all over. And this is my 3rd time starting my business all over. And it's because the first 2 times when I tried to get started, it was not time for me. You know, I wasn't consistent as well. It probably was time for me, but like I said, I wasn't consistent. like I should have been. I got discouraged. Everything I'm telling y'all not to do, I'm telling y'all so y'all don't follow in the same footsteps that me and other entrepreneurs or business owners probably did and stopped their business. And like I said, that was 2016. Here it is, 2020. I just started over, and I'm more than ready now than I was back then. You know, so yeah, don't be envious. Don't worry about what they got. You gonna get it too. You gonna get yours. Tip number 11, and this is my last tip. Represent your own product. Be your own model. What I mean by this is, if you sell hair, keep your hair done. Sometimes I still got my days. You know, I live out here where it is scorching hot all the time. So with me selling hair and wigs and stuff, some days it be too hot. I might have my hair done, and guess what? I go in the house, I'm snatching it off. This a wig, I'm taking it off. It's too hot. It is too hot to be having your hair done all the time. Sometimes you gotta take it off. Like, you can still pass some business cards out, but I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it, you don't have to wear it 100% of the time, like all the time. But don't think you finna go up into, like, this goes back to maybe 2 years ago when I started my business again, like for the second time. When I did have my business cards the first time, I think I only passed a couple out. And I went up into a Walmart, and my hair, I had just took my hair down. My hair was all over the place when I walked into the store. I was actually going in there to get shampoo and conditioner to wash my hair and redo it again. And I had seen this lady walking, and I handed her, she had some real pretty hair in her hair. And I was like, let me get her a business card. You know, she looked like she love luxury hair. Like, I got that. I can offer you that. So I handed her a business card, and I was like, I sell hair. And I was like, you know, check out my website, check out my social media. And then she was like, okay. And then I looked back, you know, I kept walking, and I looked back, and her face was like, and I was like, oh, my bad. I said, don't worry about all this right here. I just took my hair down. I'm finna do it again. That was prime example. Like, you have to keep yourself on your P's and Q's. When you are running a business, you gotta have your product on. When you selling clothes, rock your product sometimes. You don't want to go in the grocery store. You got pajamas. If you ain't selling pajamas, you selling nice little regular clothes or whatever. You don't want to go into the grocery store with pajamas on and stuff like that, you know, looking crazy or looking like a bum, and you telling people you selling clothes. They're gonna be looking at you like, you selling that? You ain't got nothing I want. So yeah, like, just represent your business, you know, be your own model, rock your product. If you ain't, you know, selling something that's wearable, keep some of your products in the car with you, so that way when you're out and about, you can show people. Or like I said, keep some business cards. You know, if you don't want to keep product in your car, if you don't want it to stay in your car or whatever, you know, keep your business cards. That's when they come in handy, so you can pass them out and let people know that I have this product. Sometimes you might run into nasty people who, like, they gonna support your business, and then you might see your business card tossed to the back somewhere or thrown somewhere. Like, it's okay. You know, everybody not gonna be your customer. Everybody not gonna support your business. But you don't get mad about that. You don't get discouraged about stuff like that. You just keep it moving, keep it flowing, like, whatever. Next. Because guess what? You got to know your product is the shit. Okay? You got to know your product is the bomb.com. You don't want to guess what somebody else do. It's amazing. You don't like it, oh well. And that's just that on that. And those are not all the tips that, you know, to running the business. Those were just a few that I wrote down that I feel like could possibly help a lot of people, because you know, with the pandemic going on, there is a lot of people that's starting businesses and they're getting into it. You know, they don't know what steps to take. This could probably help you. And also just go watch other YouTubers and their videos, because there's tons and thousands of people on YouTube as well that basically do the same thing, give tips on starting a business. They might have something that I don't have. I mean, when I started my business, I stayed on YouTube. I stayed on Google. Mainly YouTube, though, because I want to see what other people are doing. You know, like I said, it's okay to be encouraged, but don't be envious. I wanted to see what other people were doing that could possibly help me start. And watching other people is not being envious. Is, you know, you can learn from other people. There's, you know, don't think that you know everything. There's a lot of stuff out here in the world that you don't know. We all don't know everything that's going on. Like I said, something that we haven't tried, another person may have tried. Something that didn't work for us may have worked for them, or didn't work for them may work for us, you know. But you just gotta get yourself out there. You gotta do the research. You gotta learn. Don't just jump out there on thin ice and thinking you finna, you know, skate. Yeah, don't just think you finna get out here and you don't know what to do. You don't know what's going on. Like, you like, oh, I got a lot of people that's gonna support me, you know, I'ma just do it. No, get out here, do your research so you can keep it going. You don't want to sit up here and start a business and then you don't know what you do. Also, get you a little journal. Write everything down, because the thing is, it's going to help you in the long run when you do your research. You know, write all the information you can down, because there might be times like when you learn something, you might feel like, you know, I ain't gonna need that info, that ain't nothing, or I may remember that later on down the line, and then guess what, you forget. I keep everything written down due to the fact that I be so busy with my kids, I forget everything. Like, it's crazy. I had another step that I was gonna give y'all and I had forgot that fast. That's crazy. So if it's written down, you can always go back to it. Like I said, you may not need it now, but you may need it later. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe below. Give it a big thumbs up, please. And also a comment below about what you think about this video, and also tips that you feel work for you that might work for me as well with helping. Because guess what? Running a business is so much weird out there. We all need help, you know. Don't be stingy with the knowledge. But anyway, yeah. Comment below tips that you feel like can help me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks.